intertwine. Ours are strength, like a storm that cannot be tamed. Starline's intellect in the hours of infamy named.
Please no! I abhor amphibians!
Well, I like them. Look at its great big eyes. So cute.
Shiryu once told me about the fall of the king at the Benevolence Hand. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Let's finish this and be done with it. Tor Marni's time is up. I will fight for my friends and all the people of Aeterne. I will set things right!
Adorable face.
This is for everything this monster has put me through.
The inside of its mouth is glowing grotesquely!
Let me try hitting it on the one some more.
I'm tiny all of a sudden.
This would be easier if we had more time.
I can't go on.
I'll carry on from here. End of the water. End of the line. I think we're
Answer our call!
I can still fight. You're mine. I'm too weak. You're mine. Out of my way. Take this.
Why is everything so big?
You're mine. Take this. This is how it's done. I failed as a soul guard. Can't give up now.
Defeated here.
Out of my way. You're mine.
I can handle this. I'm not getting away.
Take this. fight starts now!
Handle this?
Take this! Don't miss this! The end?
You asked for it. Excuse me. What? Huh? I can't go on.
Time to get you. Enough games! Crumble to dust! Now!
Why is it not defeated yet?
It's losing steam! We can win this!
We will dethrone you, Tormarni! My time has come.
Can't give
I
up
won't
now!
be defeated here. Timing. Nice timing. Dryad Spring.
I'm over here getting started! Blade shield! I can still fight! You're mine! Gotta fix this. Can't give up now. Just what I need.
I am Gahul, king and master of Castle Cresceno, successor to this world. You have freed me from my perpetual stockade.
Who?
The revolutionary King Gahul, creator of the Lunar Sandglass and founder of Aetern. How are you here?
The Benevodon of the moon consumed my essence, locking my soul inside its body. Tormarni toys with its prey, altering their minds and confusing their hearts. With its demise, those who were affected shall regain their senses.
What'll happen to the phantoms stuck in the castle?
Unlike me, those specters are mere echoes of thoughts from the past, brought to the present through Tormarni's power.
Then they will disappear eventually.
You have done well subduing your foe, but I must make one more request of you this day. Protect the Lunar Sandglass in my stead.
I apologize, but the Sandglass, as you know it, was destroyed. I toppled the device when I was a child and broke it. Aetern's tragedy it was my fault.
The Sandglass cannot be broken by a mere child, just as it cannot be broken by time itself. It would be impossible to bring harm to the machine without intent. My Lunar Sandglass is powered by a magical device, a quasi-perpetual motion apparatus I named the Thaumatorb.
I never knew what made it run.
An unknown fiend sabotaged the device, not you, young one. Rest easy knowing you are not to blame for Aetern's misfortunes.
So, it wasn't me.
However, if the Sandglass is indeed irreparable, its Thaumatorb core may have been plundered by a malicious force. Arvid's war is over, and the world no longer in need of such a powerful device. If you find the core, I trust you will destroy it utterly and without hesitation. My time in this world is nearly over. I leave the future to you, the ones who must weather it.
The ghost disappeared.
My apologies for being unable to lend any aid during this adventure. I am afraid the Benevodon bested me.
Thank the goddess you're all back to normal.
Yeah, but we got an extra helping of trouble from that king and a Thumawatsit we need to watch out for.
Let's focus on taking care of the immediate problems first, namely the Benevodons and Delphos.
Morley. Morley.
Who's there?
The phantoms are going back to where they came from, I think.
Mother.
When I touched the sands of time, I was thrown into echoes of the past.
If it weren't for
Those of us who were sent back in time can now slowly move toward a future of our own. Don't be consumed by what happened. Focus on what you can do now.
Mother, I found friends as close as family, and a guardian I look up to as a parent. I became a swordsman, just like Father was before he passed. I've done so much. You would have been so proud. Mother, you don't have to worry about me. Not anymore. I'm really...
Morley, I'm your mother, and I only have one wish. Live. Live your life as fully and as long as you can, for both our sakes. I love you. You will always be my one and only. My little boy.
Mother...
Your selfless devotion to all that you do is well known to the Alms and myself. I'm sure your mother felt it as well.
Luna is correct. You have helped us all in incalculable ways at every turn, including this recent affair.
Not that this Moon Benevodon fiasco was our fault.
Either way, Marley and Val really came through for everyone this time. Just don't let it go to your heads. You got that, you two?
I mean, watching you all was a little funny. At times.
Speaking of which, you have this thing about bottling up your emotions. That's not fair to you, or your friends who care about you. Let them out already!
Uncork that bottle, you mean? Deep down, I admit I struggled with my duty as the Alm of the Moon. Should the world's future fate be in my hands, am I worthy of that responsibility? But with that last moment I had with my mother, I finally found closure. I can safely say I'm putting the past behind me.
I must again give my thanks. Delphos' curse is not yet gone from the lands, but thanks to your help, I will be able to suppress it for now.
I think it's time for us to check on Milpa and the others.
'Twas a Benevodon's doing, you say? We were lucky you were here to lend a hand, Morley. Though I cannot think back on my behavior without utter embarrassment. And in front of my star pupil, no less.
Please, you have nothing to be ashamed of, Milpa. After all, I saw people far worse off during this particular ordeal.
Don't you look at me like that!
What matters is that the threat is gone. Now the parish can be rebuilt as planned.
Expect more hands arriving to help Aetern shortly. I'll make sure of that. We can't let the Alms do all the work around here. Don't worry, Niccolo isn't off the hook either. I'll be calling on him for supplies, and to inform him about your recent victory.
If you ask me, the future looks bright for the parish.
We must forge ahead. It falls to us to further ensure a peaceful prospect for the people.
So what are we waiting for? Delphos won't wait forever, and neither will the Benevodons.
No rest for the wicked. Sound about right.
Milpa, it is my intention to have a hand in rebuilding Aetern as well. When I see everyone working hard for our homeland, my heart aches. If I've learned anything on my journey, it's not to ignore that yearning.
I can see the resolve in your eyes. That willpower shall see you through. Fate is on your side. Fulfill the destiny that awaits you regardless of what you've been told. Do what you know is right. Your courage will strengthen Etern. Though the parish may not be the same bustling landscape of your memories for many years, its people are with you, Morley, no matter what.
Safe travels, Morley!
Thank you, everyone.
That was some trip, huh?
Garina, please. You don't know the half of it.
I'm just so happy to hear you bicker again.
Off to check in on Verdius Burrow? Rumor has it that Floret, the Benevodon of Wood, is awake. Yeah, my friends won't know if something's wrong if they're all asleep.
Where'd this feather come from?
It's big. Too big. A Benevodon, perhaps?
Oh no, they're gone! Everyone was eaten!
Jule?
The Benevodon of Wood, it attacked, ate everyone! I can feel their fears soaked into the soil!
Does that mean the Sproutlings are...
No, I think they're okay. We're interconnected, so I'd know. But we have to look around for clues as to where the Benevodon went.
Gotta search the burrow and see if there are any clues about that Benevodon. Let's rest up! Taking this?
Oh my, you're all here. That is good to see. If I had more power, the Sproutlings wouldn't be... At least you're safe, Dryad. What in the goddess's name happened here?
Floret happened, simply put. It was just after the attack on the sanctuary. The Benevodon of Wood swooped down from the sky, and... Oh, Floret, well, ate all of the Sproutlings, and then fled the burrow.
So that's it? All the Sproutlings really died?
Oh, no! What made you think that? They were swallowed, roots and all. They should still be alive.
Oh, right. Well, that's good then.
Where did Floret take them?
You can't mean... Oh no, you mustn't go after them.
That's why we came back, to show some Benevodons who's boss. And of course I promised Dakota. I can't let Floret make off with my friends and eat their buds at its leisure.
You're here to protect the burrow? You came all the way back for us?
To be honest, not just for you. We're here to save the whole world from getting yanked around by those Benevodon bullies.
Jule, you have grown so much. Really? It's hard to tell. I don't feel any taller. Whatever. Can you tell us where to look? Would that I could, but I have no idea where Floret was headed. I am so sorry. But perhaps you could ask Trent. He keeps an eye on everything, including the skies. Good idea. Okay, everyone, new plan. We're going to the sanctuary entrance to talk to Trent.
Trent will definitely be by the entrance to the sanctuary. Here's hoping he has some information on Floret. Some syrup.
Don't let your guard down.
We've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal.
Activate! Take it away! Take it away!
I'll breeze through these foes and
Take
know.
this!
Want some more? Last but not least, Ramco eats punks like you for breakfast.
Let's plan our next move. Let's use the Meridian to travel.
Trent's been a big help to our group, huh?
One day, we will find a way to show our appreciation well.
Trent, you awake?
Oh, Julie. Alms. I'm afraid you found me under the weather. I was resting my eyes.
Uh-oh. Are you sick?
Do not worry so, little sprout. It is merely a reaction to Delaphos' curse gaining ground in these parts.
That's not as comforting as you might think, my friend.
'Tis a simple blight. Such illnesses pass with time and repose.
Trent? Trent? Hello? We can't have Trent fallen asleep indefinitely, the sanctuary would be down a goddess and an overseer.
Trent brought up a blight, I believe. Might we make for Legrazzo to mention this to Master Aish? I happen to have asked Aish about horticulture on a past visit to the archives. He may have a hunch that we could follow to its conclusion.
Oh, thanks, Palomina. Aish's weird obsession with research might be good for something for a change. Be right back, Trent. Gotta make a pit stop at Legrazzo.
A tree blight, huh? I sure hope our friend in Legrazzo can help.
It pains me to admit it, but we can always count on Aish to have ideas.
Yeah. Hang in there, Trent.
Okay, you should have come. Where are the real monsters at? Got some syrup. Take this! Take this!
How about we try the elemental vessel? Last one. Don't let it get away.
Got it! I guess this means I've improved.
What an unexpected visit! Have you dispatched with the Benevodons already?
Not quite. We're looking for a cure for tree blight. Trent isn't doing well after all this Delaphos kerfuffle. He caught something bad, but we need his help finding another Benevodon.
Say no more. I'm flattered that you would turn to me in your hour of need. Dare I say we have become fast friends? Fear not. I have no intention of disappointing you, Jule. I possess a plant that alleviates the exact symptoms you described. We have selectively bred this flower in Lagrazzo. Its nectar replenishes several crucial nutrients in plants, revitalizing perennial growth.
The nectar? That'll make Trent better? Huh. Well, I guess all I can say is thanks, Aish. You really came through.
Wonderful. Your investigation of agricultural advancements has vastly improved since my last inquiry.
Why, yes, Palomina. In fact, it was your question about the adaptive properties of plants in connection to their natural habitats that sparked my interest in the field. You see, first I created a closed testing area where we could control the environmental influences on the organisms in order to isolate the...
Okay, that's enough gabbing for one day.
You should know that it was your foray against Grapplevine and Vertius that inspired this particular plant.
Wait, how did you even hear about that fight? You weren't there.
True, but the Merchant Sisters were. They were kind enough to fill me in on your burrow exploits, which in turn rekindled my interest in the nectar. Von Voyage played quite an integral role in its cultivation as well. And now an opportunity to test our crop has fortuitously emerged.
The people here really do experiment on anything and everything, huh? Gardening isn't even a thing here in Lagrazzo.
Such is a scholar's natural inclination. Our curiosity knows no bounds, and our attention wanders to whatever happens to intrigue us.
Inquisitive types, huh? In any case, you really saved our buds this time. Let's deliver this medicine to Trent.
Then I guess we'll be seeing you, Aish. Good luck with your research.
Good luck with your hunting expedition. I trust in your success.
Never doubted Aish for a second. Gotta get this back to Trent.
Trent, rise and shine! I asked the Alm of Darkness for something to help with plant blights. Here you go!
Oh, you have my thanks, Jule. Alms. A peculiar taste. Why, I feel like a brand new shoot, full of energy. How marvelous!
Oh, good! I wasn't entirely sure it was trustworthy.
To think that you would come to my aid when you have another gravely important duty on your shoulders.
Now, I didn't say this medicine was free. We need answers, and you're just the tree to give them to us. We have to seal away the Benevodon of Wood after what it did to Vertius, but we don't know where it went.
So that is what you are after? Unfortunately, I have not seen hide nor feather of a Benevodon since the assault on the Sanctuary. However, I do have a guess. A plant's purpose is to take root, flower, fruit, and grow. Floret may be intending to do the same. For that, it needs sproutlings. More precisely, it needs the wood mana that resides within the flower folk. Unfortunately, collecting sproutlings will not yield the crop it seeks.
That's why it ate them?
I believe there is more to its method than simply consuming the sproutlings. The Benevodon also needs a suitable location to germinate. There is but one place with a connection to the mystic realm suitable for growing its seedlings. The floating Isle of Olul.
Floating? So, the isle is in the sky? How do we get there?
Dummy! Now that Ramco's powers have been unleashed, we can go anywhere we want. Ground, sky, wherever.
That's right! How could I forget about Ramco?
Alms, as the Overseer, I can but watch your exploits from afar. But you have my sincerest wishes for your victory.
That's enough for us, Trent. Oh, better get going. We have a flight to catch.
Floating Isle. What are we getting ourselves into this time?
There are too many unknowns. All we can do is assess whether our assortment of items is adequate.
The ground looks so small from up here.
It feels a lot more spread out when you have to walk, huh?
This place is what remains of the mystic realm after it was conjoined to the mortal. When Kediel was created, a single island from the mortal realm floated into the sky. It's still there to this day. It is a beautiful, strange place, but don't let your guards down.
Now I've seen everything. Floating bits of land? Better not tell the folks down below.
This is what the home realm of the Benevodons looked like? Huh. It's chilling in more ways than one.
Get the let out, people! Floret's still at large, so don't waste too much time on small fry.
Perfect.
No feathers around here. We should keep going.
Our best bet is to find a location where buds might blossom easily.
Come at me!
Okay, next.
let's rest up. Yes!
You're in a good mood, Ramco.
She flew a long way. My guess is she's pretty
Out of my way! You're mine! Okay, useless Turo. I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
what we are experiencing.
It'd be a constant. How singular! I must write down all the details!
Morley isn't really as bothered by age as he makes it seem.
Not getting away!
Got it!
Okay, next.
Let me see. A rare item! I feel sick.
Okay, who's next?
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard.
Think you can handle this? Decent punch. Moving.
Blaze focus!
You're mine! Just one left.
You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us.
Time to get to work.
Karina taking over.
These smell similar to the plant life farm in Lucia.
Indeed. The flora and fauna of the Mystic Realm heavily resemble that of the Sanctuary.
We can probably cross this gap using the powers of the Wood Elemental.
Keep them coming. Whoa there.
this.
Arrow ray.
You're mine! You're mine! Take it easy! I'm still kicking! Gotta stay focused! Keep it coming. I just need a quick break. I'll take you all on!
You're not getting away!
Take this!
You've got quite a lot of vigor. There's no need to be so feeble.
Are we really the only people who have ever come to this island?
How would anyone else get here? Not everyone has a handy Ramco to fly on.
Then I'll be sure to look at as many things as I can while I'm up here.
Rinome! I need
Just for you! No holding back!
one more! Go another round.
Resonate! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Taking this? Command me! Take this!
We need to press on.
So the Benevodons used to live together in peace here?
Back when the flow of mana was freely functioning, yes.
I doubt there was anything peaceful about it.
Out of my way!
That's the last.
Can't give up now!
We need to press on.
Oh, yeah!
Just getting started!
I feel like I'm one with the spirits.
I'm getting stronger day by day.
I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track.
May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirits virgins.
I'm starting to twig it. The elements are all around us. I'm starting to twig it.
I'll deal with this. I can help you.
Thanks for the help.
This looks promising. I can deal with this. Feel the cut of my blade! Good riddance! Moving on. Wasn't careful enough. Good. I should keep this up. Nice. Got it. Don't waste too much time with this. Keep them coming. You've got quite a lot of lucre. There's no need to be so frugal. Let's continue. I'm at full strength. Don't mind if I do. How's this? Take us where we need to go.
Those floating water thingies look a lot like what we saw in the Luca ruins.
That's quite the waterfall. But I bet we can use them to get to higher ground.
A plant-based monster is sure to prefer a place with better sunlight. Let's go. I'll be taking this. All right. Take us where we need to go. I'll be taking this.
Karina taking over. Whoa there. Whoa there. fun! Keep them coming! Time for a break. Oh, yeah!
Look at the feathers! They are the same as the one in Verdius.
We know their origin. Where is the monster?
Incoming!
You think you can hurt my friends? Another thing coming.
How dare you scare all those Sproutlings!
You'll regret making enemies of us!
All right, we got this.
It's working! Don't let up! My aim is
That hurt!
Look at the fruit! I think that's where its power comes from.
Take cover!
That's it!
I'm unstoppable! Excuse me!
I can still fight.
Excuse me! You asked for it! That hurt!
Is it absorbing light?
Something seems off. What's going on?
It's creating its own energy! Watch out!
Ask for it! How about we try the elemental vessel?
Trying to get to it. I'm all right. Witness my great strength!
Call on the elemental spirits! I'm only just getting started.
Got you! I'm all right. Where was it hiding this power? My eyelids feel heavy. My time has come.
I'll carry on from here. I can still fight. Take this! You're mine! So sleepy. I failed as a soul guard. Can't give up now!
Defeated here.
Just what I need. Take this! Good eye! Take this! I'm only just getting started. This is the final stretch. You're mine!
Still won't admit it. You can handle this?
Arrow ready.
Harvest all the fruit! And out the water! I think we can use the vessel.
Everyone, I did it! Florid is gone, and the sproutlings of Vertius are in danger no longer!
I seriously cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Vertius. Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
Funny, I'd never been anywhere but Vertius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage, that is. I figured fate saw fit to grow me there. So, that's where I stayed. That was enough of a reason for me. But now, I know that life's there to experience. I don't always have to follow the rules. If I hadn't met you all, I probably would have been gobbled down just like my friends and accepted it as destiny. I don't want to sit down and take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but thanks.
Enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Look at that. Karina's embarrassed.
I can hardly hearken back to how Joulet used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Vertius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
And against all odds, Florid has been floored. Vertius Burrow has endured forever. Another banger from yours truly, jam number 1559 is a hit.
A stellar performance! And I do mean both the song and your fight against the Benevodon. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next alm is chosen.
That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage. The world keeps changing, and I think it's our job to adapt and keep up. Instead of putting down roots,
I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle. Oh my! Then you mean... Yeah, I think Sproutlings should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the Sproutling whale these years. But I think it might be my way. This is the future you've envisioned, Jule? Yep. Someone's gotta take that first step, and I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that. Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave, and good. On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat. Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the alms arrived in Vertius? What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden? I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece. Well, if you insist. Friends and old down a path unforetold. I guess that's what you all could call this long journey called life. I tweaked the lyrics a little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me.
I think I like jam number 1560 the best so far, Jule.
Well, good. I'm dedicating it to you folks, but I should really get started on my next masterpiece. Going to check on Illistana? Hopefully Gandum, the Benevodon of water, isn't causing any waves.
Oh, with the flow of commerce centered in the capital, a Benevodon strike would be catastrophic to the crowd. That is a future I would do anything to prevent. I see no sign of benevodonal catastrophe in the capital so far. The people are as lively as ever. Ian appears to be well suited to his new status. Thank the goddess for that.
Palomina, would you like to visit Ian while we're here?
Given the pressing nature of our circumstances, I feel quite guilty taking up our precious time with a visit to my brother. But I feel this might be a convenient opportunity to inquire about any odd instances in the capital as well. I will head directly to the palace. Ian should be there. Would you like to accompany me?
Of course! Let's go! It's been a while since I said hi to Ian. Ian's gotta be at the palace, right? Let's go see.
Welcome! What will it be? Will that be all? Much appreciated. 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 Thank you for coming.
Welcome. We have a fine selection. Good choice. Thanks for the purchase. Good choice. Thanks for the purchase. Come again.
Babu, bada baba doobum. Dada, guguda.
Welcome! What will it be? Thank you for coming!
Taking this. Taking this. Got some syrup. Grizzly! Got some syrup. Grizzly!
Oh, Palomina, and the rest of the Olms as well.
I have missed you, my brother. Are you taking care of yourself?
As much as I can. There's not a lot of time for me to rest with so many new duties, but I will see to it that Illistana thrives. Niccolo has been of great help to me since you left. I see why you were always so busy as queen. Oh, regarding Passar, we have not seen hide nor hair of him since he fled the kingdom, but we will continue our search.
Rulers don't have it easy, huh? Rumors of Benevodon activity in the surrounding areas probably makes it even worse.
It's hard to ask so much of him, but we should make sure he's prepared for the worst.
You have done so much for so many, Ian, in spite of your inexperience. I am grateful. We took a short stroll through the city and saw no irregularities. In fact, I believe it to be as bustling as ever. Please continue to watch over Illistana.
I assure you, I have had many difficulties and been unable to implement several of the plans I had wished to. But having you here is heartening to say the least. I was prepared never to see you again, so...
The horror! The tragedy! Our water is completely gone!
Whoa! What now? What's happening?
Ian! Oh no, he is burning up.
Watch over him, Palomina. We'll take a look outside.
See to our city, please.
We gotta find out what's wrong. Going to the fountain's our best bet. Leave it to me.
Okay. Okay.
The waters run dry.
Look there! It is gone! The Aqua Orb!
Uh-oh. When Passar tried to mess with the water supply, things got bad quick. And this is already way worse.
It is because of Gandum, the Benevodon of water.
Fairy!
Gendoom is the only one who could make off with the Aqua Orb, I'm sure of it. As for a motive, it may have wanted to steal all the water for itself.
Without water, the people can't survive. Illistana will be...
Everyone! Mewv returned! I'd love to hear about all your adventures, but that will have to wait. We have a panic on our hands!
Father, this whole thing is the fault of the Benevodon of Water.
A Benevodon? Are you sure?
We are. It's why we're here instead of at the Mana Tree. We have to save our homelands first.
Leave the Benevodon to us, Father. Would you help us by calming the people of Illistana until we finish our mission?
Sounds like Mewv got your paws full. Leave Illistana to me.
Gendoom had been sealed away deep within the Luca ruins.
Then it must be in the Undertemple. That place is so deep within the ruins that hardly anyone goes there. I've never been myself.
Undine always loved the Undertemple. I hope nothing's happened to her.
Madeline's been giving me updates about your travels. No Benevodon stands a chance against Mew. I feel it in my whiskers. I think young Ian is past due for a status report. He should know that the Benevodon is causing the water issue.
Palomina is with him now. We can relay the information when we meet up with her.
Roger. We're all counting on Mew. Oh! I heard the Mews! Val, Mew were named the Alm of Light!
Wow. How'd you know?
As I told Mew before, I have my sources. Mew've experienced a lot that the world has to offer since Mew left Illistana, Val. Realized important things about Hina and Core Stones? Probably some things about yourself that Mew never knew. You're here now doing what needs to be done. Never forget that we all believe in Mew.
Niccolo, you always know just what to say. Thanks. You're basically the whole reason I didn't give up on this journey back when we first came here. Now I'm certain I won't abandon my duty to the Alms or as one myself.
That's what I like to hear. I have faith in Mew, and so do all the people of the world that Mew've helped along the way. Now then, Mew have a Benevodon to deal with. Give my regards to Palomina and Ian.
Thanks, Niccolo. Now it's back to the palace.
The physician says that stress is the source of your exhaustion. Mental malaise can have an effect on the physique. You may have taken on a few too many tasks. I apologize for not being here to offer you support. Ian? Are you awake?
Palomina? You are back. I am so glad.
Yes, I have returned for however long this visit lasts. We asked the goddess for a deferment of our duties for a time. Rest. You have earned it. And in your stead, the convoy will cope with the crisis in the capital.
Mina, do not leave me behind. Please.
Ian,
You promised. Help me become the best king I can be. Please, Mina. Stay with me. Do not go.
The fact that you remember a promise proposed so far in the past is surprising. You were so young. I vowed to help you become a ruler befitting of this beautiful kingdom. Father was so very pleased to hear our pledge. That I remember well. Ian. Oh, how I wished that we could govern the people of Illistana together. But the goddess of mana had other plans. As your only family, since our mother and father passed, and as the former monarch, I fear that I have left you to pick up the pieces of this kingdom of ours. Oh, Ian.
Syrup! Palomina! How's Ian?
Fatigue caused his fainting spell. He should get better with bed rest. I apologize for the alarm.
That's good. He should sleep it off.
Ian may be good, but things in Illistana look grim. There's no more water and a Benevodon's to blame.
Gandoom may be hiding out in a section of the Luca ruins called the Undertemple.
Then it is our duty to discern the root of the problem. Let us go.
You don't want to stay with Ian?
If it has fallen to me to look out for the capital in Ian's stead, then so be it. Come, we should not delay.
So first we go past Pritter Ridge to the Luca ruins. Then we need to go further into the Undertemple. As long as we're stocked up on items and gear, we'll be fine. Let's use the Meridian to travel. Let's plan our next move.
Aha! The good old Luca ruins.
Reminds me of our last run-in with Basar. They said he hasn't been caught. What's he up to now, I wonder?
I don't want to wonder about Basar any more than necessary. Let's just proceed with caution.
I guess we just go the way we did last time. Right?
Yes, the Undertemple should be further along our usual route.
This'll carry me where I need to go. Looks like this'll carry me where I need to go.
Okay, so Basar, what's his deal?
He was a militant magistrate who managed to make his escape before he was brought to justice.
He's basically the worst person.
Witnessing how wrecked our ancestors' place of worship has become is a wretched feeling.
Well, Sepin's right, Palomina. It's in our power to fix things.
Thank you. I would like to see tranquility return to the temple and beyond.
Jeepers! Where are these monsters coming from?
Oh, great. Not again.
Again? When were you going to share with the class, Val?
The Benevodon's presence has made these monsters more vicious than our last venture, but not enough to stop us.
I can handle this alone. Take this! Come at me! Easy! Take this!
Holding on.
Take this! Take this! You're mine!
This is it.
Out of my way! You're mine!
One more.
You're mine!
Got company.
You're mine! Out of my way! You're mine!
I'm all right.
Take this! Out of my way! Easy! Easy! Take this! Out of my way! Is this the end?
Lying.
me to find another way down next time. Thanks for the heads up about the monster swarms, by the way. Real helpful.
Sorry, I forgot. Don't be mad.
Aw, was Weedledew frightened of the monsters?
I apologize if you were scared of the sudden onslaught.
Scared? More like surprised. Anyway, let's go. There's a lot of family resemblance between you and Ian.
Really? I have hardly ever heard people say that.
It's mostly in your attitude, like how you both try too hard and refuse to take enough breaks.
Let's rest our feet a bit.
You all made it! That's great!
Undine! We were informed that the Benevodon of Water inhabits these lower levels of the ruins. Are you all right?
As you can see, I'm right as rain. This place is my favorite in all of KDL. So peaceful, usually. But Gandoom has been causing quite a ruckus in these parts lately. And now, I hear that the waters of Illistana have dried up. Honestly, make sure you give that monster a good talking to. My powers aren't what they used to be, so I can't help much, but I'm with you in spirit.
We will do whatever we can. That is why we have come.
Peaceful is right. Undine's got a nice little place here.
Karina, I don't think peaceful means what you think it means.
Hey! Leave me alone, okay? Excuse me! That all you got? That all you got?
You're not getting away!
Good girl! Good girl!
Picking a fight with us was foolish.
Give me your power.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard.
One more. They grow stronger with every battle.
It's sort of like we're inside water, huh? Weird.
It's an ancient under-temple. It was bound to be strange somehow. Are you worried about Ian's health, Palamina?
I am concerned that I made his current burden too cumbersome.
Just know that Ian doesn't feel that way.
That hurt! Easy! Who wants some more?
One more!
Excuse me! Okie dokie!
Keep them coming.
They weren't so tough. said that people used to come pray at the Luca ruins, right? Do you think they came down here too?
Indeed. There are many texts that suggest just such a school of thought. Now I understand why people would wish to worship at the Undertemple too.
This is fun! Let's do it! I'm coming! Oh, yeah! The water! Gotcha! This is fun! Oh, yeah! Thank you! Time for a break.
Please, we must pass through to pursue the Benevodon.
We have no choice but to take it down if it stands in our way.
Then we fight.
Don't touch that misty stuff!
Mind is easy. Ascertain your rival's weakness.
I can still fight. I can still fight. I'm only just getting started. I'm only just getting started.
Roger that!
I'm only just getting started.
Hurt!
I can fight.
Cloud elemental this. Time to get serious. Eat this! Sorry, everyone.
I won't go down so easily.
Easy.
You're mine!
Go forward.
Don't stop attacking!
Right behind you.
Now don't stop attacking! I'm only just getting started. Just what I need. You're mine. I can still fight. I can still fight. It's immobilized! Nicely done! You're mine! You're mine! I'm only just getting started! So persistent! There's no way You're mine!
We can destroy that straight.
Okay. I'm only just getting started. You're mine. Take this. I can still fight. Just for you. No holding back! Take this! Take this!
The spirits will
That's it!
Sorry. Everyone.
Can't give up now!
be defeated here. Go
That's it!
Was that our second brush with a giant squid monster?
You're right. There was that time on the Prim too. It was squiddy, right?
I have never seen a more squiddish squid.
Something wrong, Palomina? You look pensive. Oh dear, can I look lost in thought? Forgive me, I am fine. Like brother, like sister. She's trying too hard too. That all you got? Easy girl.
That's the rest.
Roger that! That all you got? Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out. Oh, yeah! Give me your power.
too much. Go forward.
I'm not done yet. Good girl. Good girl. Excuse me. Roger that. That all you got?
Yes! I'm unstoppable!
Taking this. Water.
It feels like every time I see Niccolo, he's got a pep talk ready.
Father has always been an optimist. I wish more of that had rubbed off on me.
I believe optimism is difficult to have on purpose, unfortunately.
This is fun! Oh, wow! What a find! This is fun! Keep them coming! This is fun! Gotcha!
This spot is more spacious than the others. Have we reached the furthest depth?
Looks kinda suspicious. What do you think, Val?
Yeah, I think we should be careful from here on out.
Thank you.
Gandoom! Benevodon of Water, get out here! I know you can hear me! What do you think you're doing, attacking the mana tree like that? And now you set your sights on Illistana's water? You won't be able to get more mana power that way. Go back to bed, you big goof! Never mind. It didn't
understand me. I'll leave this to you.
Let's do our best. Undine is counting on us.
Words fail. We'll have to make it understand through force.
The waters of Illistana will be returned to the masses.
It's controlling the water somehow.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
Time to call on the elemental spirit.
Sorry.
I got this.
Everyone.
You're mine! Take this! I'm only just getting started. You're mine! I'm only just getting started. I'm failed as a soul guard. Can't give up now. Just what I need. You're mine! Feeling? Alright. I'm only just getting started. I'm alright. Starting to get desperate. Take this!
Pressure point.
Elemental
Take
vessel
this!
ready.
Sorry. Well, that's lucky for us.
We can beat it if we can keep this up.
Gandoom, your crimes will be punished.
Take this! Is this the end? Can't give up now. I can still fight. Feeling good.
Not giving away.
And out of the water. Unleashing my full power. Time to call on the elemental spirits.
Pressure point.
This is it. Spirits will answer our call.
You're mine! You're mine! You're mine!
You. Hopefully, this is the last time we'll have to call on you for help with monsters. The Aqua Orb is no longer in Gandoom's possession, so it should return to the fountain shortly. Everything will be as it was.
Illistana's water will return? That is a relief indeed.
Palomina, I'm lucky that you and the other alms were here to help.
I can only hope that nothing like this ever happens again. But that's my burden to bear. You were my choice for the Alm of Water, after all. I can't expect you to fix things forever.
Thank you for your blessing and for your concern. The fate of Illistana is never far from my mind, I must admit. I have postponed my obligations as Alm for a time. There are things that must be handled in order to protect Illistana and beyond.
My. I see you've become even more responsible while you've been away.
I owe it all to this arduous adventure. My comrades and I have conquered countless difficulties.
I'm glad to hear it. But enough chit-chat. You have a capital to take care of. Go let everyone know we're back in business.
Yes. I appreciate all of your assistance thus far, Undine.
Palomina, your leadership skills are quite impressive. The capital's unrest was swiftly dealt with.
I merely performed the practices that any king's proxy would.
A whisper or two might have floated past my ears that the people still prefer their veteran queen to their greenhorn king.
They are entitled to their opinions. However, our residents are quite aware of an alm's obligations. Once Ian has been officially sworn in as ruler of the realm, there will be nary a naysayer, I have no doubt.
Aww, I want to see Ian's coronation ceremony.
Everybody accounted for? Wonderful. Ian is almost fully recovered, too. You may see him if you wish.
I am decidedly in your debt, Niccolo. To have come to our aid with hardly any notice and fewer explanations.
Your Majesty, the least I could do was help pacify the citizens in their time of need. If you ask me, what matters now is seeing to King Ian. His fur's been on end waiting for Mew since he woke up.
To the palace! We have to check on Ian.
So much has happened while I was unconscious. Thank you for your assistance with the Benevodon, and I am sorry for being unable to lend any sort of support in the end.
Don't apologize, Ian. We know how hard you've been working. You needed a break.
Besides, I bet even Palomina wasn't perfect when she first started ruling Illistana. You'll get there.
In moments like these, rely on your allies. Everyone needs a hand sometimes.
Such kind words. I thank you, but I know that I can do better. Palomina's legacy must not be sullied by my inexperience. I will ask for aid from Niccolo and the rest of the magistrates when I need it. There is still so much to learn about governance. But I know that I will be all right. Do not worry about me, Palomina. Please, continue on your pilgrimage.
Ian, I have made up my mind. There is much I can yet do to help you on your path. There should be procedures in place when the capital is in peril. That is one of the many things I neglected to negotiate before I left. But more than that, I swore I would support your succession to the throne. Therefore, I swear anew that I will find a way to return to your side.
But what about your duty as the Alm of Water?
Remember, I made a promise in the past. I have to ensure you become the finest of kings in the future.
Mina.
Oh no! I sense a gigantic shift in the flow of mana around Tiania.
Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing.
The Benevodon of Fire is up to no good, that's what!
Quick! We have to go to Tiania! This is the last one. We gotta make it count.
Val! I can scarcely believe my eyes!
Master Fugo!
And your friends are...
These are my companions, the members of this year's pilgrimage. We came back to the village to stop the Benevodon of Fire before it's too late. Everybody, this is Fugo, a soul guard from back in the day. He mentored Liza and me when we were training for the job.
It is a veritable honor to make your acquaintances, Alms. Perhaps the answer is evident, but I assume you have not yet completed your journey to the Mana Tree. Where is Hina?
Hina is...
I see. Dwarfer has been particularly active recently. It seems I was right to fear the worst in regards to our dear Alm of Fire. You mentioned a Benevodon has appeared, correct? You would do well to report this to Questa.
Yes, sir.
When you finish with Questa, I pray you come find me again. I have something to discuss. You never could sit still for lectures, but I promise not to interrupt your business. Come whenever you find the time.
Master Fugo's right. I should talk to the mayor.
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch. 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 Stop by again.
Val.
Yes!
Greetings, Val. We rarely have the chance to welcome the convoy, but it is our pleasure nonetheless. I assume you are here to deal with the Benevodon threat. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your assistance.
Hang on. You knew about the Benevodon?
Our patron elemental, Salamando, has made his own report. His request was simple. Hold out until the alms arrive. It grieves me to see you bereft of the Arm of Fire. Val, please, tell me what happened to Hina.
Hina was... I inadvertently converted her essence into a core stone.
Through your curious ability to crystallize living creatures, I presume. Where is her core stone now?
Deilophos, a man who's trying to attack the goddess of mana, took her from me. But I'm gonna get her back. I won't let Deilophos keep Hina's core stone. I will make sure her core stone is safe with me. I swear it.
You don't need to convince me, Val. Stone or not, Hina has always been there. For you and Tiania both. If you need proof, look to Dorfer. So far, we have been spared from the worst of its recent agitation. The current unrest is surely due to the Benevodon. However, as the Soul Guard, you have a duty to tell Hina's parents the circumstances of their daughter's disappearance. I leave that to you, Val.
Understood. I'll tell them.
One more thing. You must enter Dorfer Volcano in order to reach Valkibel. Long ago, the leaders of our village felt it prudent to seal the entrance to the volcano, to avoid trespassers inciting the Benevodon's fury. Since then, we have kept it under lock and key, forbidding all entry into the sacred mountain from villagers and outsiders alike. But I will now entrust the key to you, Val. Please defeat the Benevodon for Hina, the Mana Goddess, and for us. Val, Soul Guard and Arm of Light, our continued survival is in your hands. May the blessings of Mana be with you.
I promise. I will do my duty and protect the people.
The people of Tiania are with you. Make sure that you and the other alms are prepared for the battle ahead, and well rested before you leave. And be sure to speak with your own parents, too. That's an order. You hear me, young man?
Oh, right. Master Fugo wanted to talk to me. I should check in with him.
Oh, Val! You're home!
Dad. Mom.
You know, it's been so long. I think you and your father have a lot to catch up on. And you all must be the Ohms! You look famished. Please, come on in.
Yes.
Val, come back when you two are done with your chat.
Thanks, Mom.
You've matured on your trip.
I have?
A great many things must have happened. Tell me about the journey.
Okay. I lost the most important person to me. I learned the devastating truth about our world. And now I have this weight of understanding pressing down on me. It's a heavy burden. The Benevodon threat and Deilophos' curse have to be dealt with. I have to fix it. I have to. But I'm only a boy from Tiania. Just Val. And... I don't know anymore. What am I supposed to do if I mess up? I could ruin everyone's future. All these thoughts are jumbled in my head, and I just don't know what to do.
It would be a lie to say that I understand even a fraction of what you're going through, Val. As you know, my calling is metalworking. I make weapons and tools day in and day out. Simple as that. Only two things matter: the steel under my hammer and the hand that wields it. You need to trust yourself. You have made it this far, and you have a great many loyal friends to help you. There are as many ways to go through life as there are people on this planet. You may make the right decision and find that the result is not what you planned. What matters isn't choosing what is right, but following what your heart tells you.
Following my own path.
Besides, I could order you to do this or that, and we both know you wouldn't listen to me. Remember how I wanted you to take over the family business, but you were adamant about sword training with Fugo?
Well, swinging around a sword sounded like way more fun than studying weapon making.
You see? Just Val from Tiania? You've always been able to figure out your own path without my help. Own your decisions and believe in yourself.
You know, I'm lucky to have you for a dad.
Stop, you're making me blush.
I don't have an answer yet, but I won't get caught up in the doubt ever again.
That sounds more like my son. Keep it up.
It feels as though I have not had such a fantastic feast in forever. The food here in Tiania is divine.
Your mom can really cook. Maybe a little too piquant for my palate, but what do I know?
Val, did you want to call on Hina's parents before we go?
Oh, I'm afraid those two aren't home at the moment. They needed to harvest some flower seeds before the volcano became too active. I did tell them it was dangerous, but they assured me they were fine. You can't win with that family.
Sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Let's take on the Benevodon of Fire inside Dorfer first. I promise to talk to Hina's family once we get back. You hear that, everyone? There's no room for failure. First, we take care of what we came to do. Then I can sit Hina's parents down and tell them everything, after things have settled. I'm ready.
That sounds like a plan. There's no time to waste. Let's subdue the Benevodon and protect the village.
I wish you all the best of luck. Go get that Benevolent What's-It and show it what the people of Tiania are made of.
The way into Dorfer Volcano should be along Charred Passage. No time like the present.
Should have guessed that the cuisine in the Fire Village would be spicy.
The villagers seemed warm-hearted as well. Val fits in here.
Let's rest up.